What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is DX2929 coming at you with a quick thrift store, flea market, Craigslist pickup video. This week there hasn't been too much crazy good stuff, to be honest with you. If you follow me on Twitter, you'd see that I put out most of the stuff that I find, but I found some alright stuff this week, and there hasn't been anything too crazy, but I mean, some of this stuff I'm actually a pretty big fan of, so let's get into it. First off, this week I met up with a guy on Craigslist, did a couple trades for a couple of G.I. Joes that I didn't need anymore, and I picked up a Masters of the Universe thermos and Alf lunchbox with the thermos inside. And he also had a He-Man figure that I needed, and that's Buzz Off. He's in actually pretty good shape, so he'll be going right up there on my shelf. These guys down. That was a Craigslist deal. Like I said, I just did some trades for some stuff that I needed. The other day, probably like last week, I went to the thrift store, like right up the street from my house, and there was some stuffed animals that I wanted, so I picked them up. I got this Alf figure. He still has his tag on his ear. He's a newer one from the '90s, but I mean he's still pretty awesome. Got this little Mario figure. He's going to be on top of my thing. If you saw my last video, he was already up there. I had to take everything down to show you guys what I actually picked up. And last but not least, this creepy-ass My Buddy figure. My girlfriend actually picked this up for me, so I actually didn't have one of these as a kid, so I don't really have much of an attachment to something like this, but hey, they're actually kind of rare, so whatever. That was based on Chucky, and you can see why. A lot of this stuff's out of my reach right here. We'll go to the next thing, which was a lot of stuff that I bought from one guy at a yard sale on Saturday. And this guy, I went to the yard sale and he didn't have any games or anything out. And I asked him if he had any games. It was like 2 blocks from my house. He said, yeah, if you come back later, my brother's going to be stopping by with some games. So I came back later and he sold all of this to me for $3. Now, you guys know, like, that's a crazy deal, so we'll go over what he had. Wave Race 64. Madden 2001. Now, obviously, I didn't really care for those two that much. Pokemon Stadium 2, in great shape. I have an extra of that, so if anybody needs a trade or wants to make a trade, they can let me know. Mortal Kombat Trilogy, and the one that I really wanted, Killer Instinct 64. This is the best Killer Instinct on any system. In the same lot, he had a Game Boy Advance, the clear one. It doesn't have its back, but I did try it out, and it works perfectly. I just need to pick up a back somewhere. I don't know. That's just going to be a display item more than anything. I have an SP that I like. And Fable 1 and 2. And these are in great shape with the instructions and everything. And he had, the last of it was 4 Game Boy games. Godzilla, Rugrats, Mortal Kombat 2, and the highlight of that whole pickup, Pokemon Yellow, which is in really good shape. So, all right. Ooh. Well, these actually fell out of the thing. I actually picked these up today. They were at at the thrift store that I normally go to, up not too far from my house, but not really close either. Rad Racer, Defender 2. Bad Dudes, Wizards and Warriors, and Ninja Kid. And these were $2 a piece, so $10 for all that. Which, you know what, whenever I go to this place, there's never any Nintendo games. So for them to have 5 of them, they actually had a Mario Duck Hunt too that I didn't pick up. But I mean, for them to have games, I was amazed, so I had to pick them up. It didn't matter if I had them or I didn't really need them, and they were pretty cheap. So the other day I went to a thrift store and I picked up for these two were $1 a piece, Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back on DVD. This is the widescreen limited edition, and it's actually sealed, so see the stickers and everything. So I picked that up for $1. Can't pass that up. And Teddy Ruxpin, the 6 crystals. I like Teddy Ruxpin, so that was only $1. And the last, no, there's 2 more things, but the main thing that I picked up this week were these 2 things. And this one was actually at the really bad thrift store that I go to that really has nothing. It's so small, but he had a bunch of Wii games. And I was like, well, I don't have a Wii, but I was like, I'll look up some of them. And this game It's a Shonen Jump One Piece Unlimited Adventure, and it's complete. It even has the little business reply mail, and everything's in great shape. And I got this for $3. And apparently this is one of the rarest Wii games. I had no idea, so I was all for picking that up. And I'll probably end up using this as trade or something because I don't have a Wii. So let me know if you want it and what you have to trade. I want 64 and NES and Super Nintendo games. And then also, this I actually picked up on eBay. This is the last thing I picked up. This had just been put up, and it was a buy it now price of $9.95 with free shipping. And the game itself goes for $20 to $30 without the box. So this is actually 100% complete. It has the game, the instruction manual, and some of the pamphlets for it. But yeah, I mean, that was awesome. So that was like the highlight, but definitely this One Piece was the highlight for me. I didn't realize how much this is worth. If it was sealed, it's worth over $100. That's crazy. For a Wii game, the system was just out, people. But, thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to be putting up, maybe sometime this week, a trade video. If anybody wants to trade with me, just let me know, and then maybe we can work something out, and we'll see. Thanks a lot, guys. Peace.